Down the winding roads of Yigo's Anao area, Vice Mayor Pedro Blas loads up cases of drinking water, delivering them to manåmko and residents with disabilities who can't access safe water on their own.
We're affected from the back gate of Anderson all the way to Gajanero, right? So that's from here in Anao down to Gajanero, and then from Emsley up, right? So all these surrounding areas of Anderson Air Force Base are affected.
These drop-offs are crucial, as affected areas remain under a do not drink without treatment advisory after the Guam Waterworks Authority detected high levels of Dieldrin in a well serving the area. The chemical is classified by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency as a probable human carcinogen.
Everyone says water is life, and right now it truly is, and our life has been infiltrated.
For Blas, the crisis is personal.
Myself and my family too are affected. We're from the same area that's been affected, right, in Santa Rosa. So every concern that they have, every disagreement they have of how it's been, how it's been brought about as far as sharing it with the community, I feel the same way. We waited a little too long for it to be addressed to us, and at the end of the day, we've been consuming this water. We've been showering with this water, and whoever is angry about it and only hearing about it within the last week or so, they have every right to feel that way.
According to GWA releases, water samples taken between December 19, 2024 and July 30, 2025 tested above the interim action level for Dieldrin, established by Guam EPA, which went into effect on August 1st. However, it wasn't until September 12 that more than 1,000 customers were notified of the threat. Yigo resident Agnes Blas says that delay has real consequences.
With us cooking up here, cooking, washing our mouths, rinsing our mouths, and stuff like that, possibly exposed to the Dieldrin. That's worrisome because we have senior citizens up here that are over 60, and we have the two manåmkos who are in their heading for their 90s. What's the answer to that? If they were contaminated with this particular chemical, how do I feel? I feel frustrated, disgusted, because, GWA, who we've been paying for regularly, and then they get the EPA to do inspection. So what took them so long is no excuse. There's no excuse for that. The people should have known then so that we can prepare ourselves for now. But because you give us a last minute warnings of these chemicals are seeping through our tanks, now what do you want us to do? We can't backtrack.
Meantime, GWA has set up fill stations and tanks around Yigo, while an over $6 million project to address the issue is slated for completion in 2026. Still, residents say the burden is already heavy.
Meanwhile, what do we do here? We have to purchase water on our own, purchase the systems to prevent us from getting caused by these, cancerous health problems. What do we do now? It's what do I say? It would be devastating that if we find out, because a couple of cousins already died of cancer. We don't know how. We don't know why. Just suddenly they died of cancer. They have, kidney cancer now. And we had a neighbor over there. She had, some type of internal cancer. Was that caused by the water?
It's worth noting in its own advisory under the What Does This Mean section, GWA warning that water supplied in the area, quote, exceeds the Dieldrin IAL and potentially represents an unacceptable long-term cancer risk. Yet residents say they are left with more questions than answers after they say a recent town hall did little to clear up confusion.
At the end of the day, those who are responsible for letting a chemical that was banned since the 80s get into our water system should be held responsible as such. And Masaya, give us a sorry. Even though a sorry is not going to fix anything right now, the least that they can do is own up to the mistake and then help us mitigate the problem right now. Because at the end of the day, we're going to wait for how long? People are still going to shower in the water. People are still going to cook in the water because not everybody's going to go and get water every single day.
For more information and to locate fill stations in the village, visit KUAM.com.